Hi guys, hope you're doing well. Today, well, we've got a bit of a mix and match for you. And my kids down here, I think somewhere. Yeah, just got back from Chiang Mai and done a lot of miles, so we need to change the oil in the car. We're going to be discussing a lot about cars today, but we're also going to be checking out a house we saw last year, the project, see how it's getting on. Got a lot of views, about 140,000 views that video, so it'll be interesting to see what state it's in. Having lunch with Annie. So yeah, a few things to do. So as I said, we will be discussing cars a bit in this video, my history. But if you do like driving and you want to come to Thailand, short term you just need an IDP, one of these. And if you're here long term, you need a non-immigrant visa to get an actual Thai driving license. I'll leave details below. We're going to head off to the garage, get an oil change. I'll see you in a bit. So we have a Be Quick at our local Tesco. But yeah, I've been a bit of an early bird, so it doesn't look like it's open yet. Anyway. I don't want to be hanging around in there because although it's called Be Quick, it can be a bit be slow, so I just want to be first in the door. I do get a few questions about cars, and I know nothing about cars. I don't even know well, I know what the dipstick is, but that's about it. And I'm very attached to this. I don't know, it's something to do with blokes and trucks. I haven't had an issue with it. It hasn't cost me money. I mean, second-hand cars do hold their value. I could probably get, I don't know, 120,000 for this. But I've looked after it and it's got sentimental value. I mean, I've still got the dent right near the bird crap here where the missus healed it on the first day we bought it. Little things like that, you know, just yeah, warms your heart. We have life. Shutters are going up.
เปลี่ยนน้ำมันเครื่องเป็นเท่าไหร่ครับ
It's going to cost me 2,500, but that's with the top oil. We're having the Mobil oil, which apparently is the best. And it's taking my details.
อันนี้เดี๋ยวพี่ใส่ชื่อแล้วก็เบอร์มือถือ
Okay. All right, sign my life away. So they do a 30-point check with the oil change. So if there's any major issues. Everything is okay apart from these shocks here that need changing. It's going to cost me an extra 1,200 baht, and so not bad. I was expecting a lot worse. I haven't had it checked for a while. Just changed the oil, so happy days. So all done. I'm gonna have to go back there in a couple of days. They've had to order my shocks. We're off to check out the housing project we saw, I don't know, what was it, 4 or 5 months ago? So we've seen a bit. Let's sign up over there, and it's looking reasonably well kept. Got some bougainvillea along the front here. Could do with my little bit of trimming by me. But yeah, it's not too bad. That's where we stopped last time, and they've kept their grass very well. It's all seems to be fully occupied. Now the house we saw was at the end here, wasn't it? I think. Yeah, all these houses have gone up. This wasn't here. This one here, we saw the one in the corner. And yeah, it's occupied. Looks nice actually. And this one was being built opposite, I believe, and these weren't here. So we were discussing buying 2 plots, I remember, and so this is fully occupied now. And they all seem to have people in them. Yeah, I was standing talking to the lady there, I think, looking at the mountain view, which is kind of over the back here. It's a bit of a misty day, but it looks like they've got some more plots still at the end here. Yeah, not bad. Someone got the sprinkler going there. Yeah. So, quite impressed still. Everyone's got the little trees up at the front there. And Better than I thought, actually. They might be doing a bit more over this side, I don't know about that. But I'll pop back now and again. It looks well kept. We had a little wander down there as well, didn't we? And, still looks tidy. Right, it's time for some lunch, and I got my lovely daughter with me. I've just picked her up. Where are we going?
A cafe called Harmonica.
Harmonica, yeah, it's a great little place. And yeah, we'll continue our little car chat there. There's puddles everywhere, we've had a lot of rain. What were you saying? There's some weather coming down from China or something like that. It's supposed to be 40 degrees and it's a nice sort of 26. This is the height of the hot season. I mean, look at it. It's lush and green. Oh, I'll park over there. Right, here we are. You want to order my usual, sweetheart? I'm just going to chat about cars a bit. Right, so why did I choose a pickup? Well, you find that nearly, 50% of the cars here in Thailand are pickups. And there are 2 million of them, 2 million cars are manufactured here annually. And a lot of these kind of pickup trucks that you see, gardening firms in the UK, have been made here in Thailand. And they're just practical. We were building a house, you can put loads of stuff in the back. You can put rubbish in the back, you can even put unwanted relatives in the back. My wife's father used to put his missus in the back there. It's not the PC brigade don't really exist in Thailand. And this was kind of the last model we chose. We looked at all the others, Toyotas, Nissans. It just ticked all the boxes. It ran like a tank. I think it's got quite a wide wheelbase. It had a bigger inside space at the back. The engine was better. It didn't have a lot of computers in it like the Toyota, so we thought if we had any problems with it, we could get it fixed locally. It was one of the cheaper models, and we were building a house at the time, so it kind of we were putting a lot into the house. So my wife chose a colour because it kind of blends in with the soil of the area. We didn't do four-wheel drive, and we've never really regretted making that decision. But yeah, maybe if you have a farm you might need it. Overall, that was kind of the thought process, but I did do my homework. I checked every single model out there, and it was between that one and the Highlander. So it's done all right, we're approaching 300,000 Ks, not too many issues. So yeah, not bad at all. Right, let's get some food. It's kind of quite a quirky little place. You've got these little sitting areas and sort of random photocopiers and a little bird.
Chicken looks good.
Your one looks very good. I got fried rice, which is very nice, but that looks even better. So there's like a green curry sauce underneath. Yeah, food here is very good, and the coffee, as I said, I don't know what they do to it, but I feel wide awake. We've got a kind of sewing machine thing going on here. And yeah, it's a good little place to visit. You can come in through the front way as well, and all these little yummy things here. But if you are travelling up from Bangkok or down from Chiang Mai, that's Highway 1 there. You'll be stopping at these traffic lights as you come through Dak. So you just turn left at the hospital, and it's just a little way down. And the little soy where we parked up is just up there. It's quite easy to miss, so watch out. Yeah, it's a cool little place. Well, I'm stuffed. Right, well, I forgot to mention that apart from your driving licence, you need, if you have a vehicle here, you have this, it's like a vehicle book document type thing that you need to get your car checked, similar an MOT in the UK. It's a pretty basic checkup. I did a video on it not long ago, actually. After that, you pick up your tax. The drive-through places you can do it. It's pretty simple. It takes about, 40 minutes to do it total. So that's it, really. And although the sun's shining, we've got some pretty big clouds over there. I don't know. Might have some more rain coming. Better head back. All right, see you in a bit. Right. Yeah, I wasn't mucking about the weather. I mean, I'm usually, well, if you follow the channel, this time of year, April, the garden is usually decimated and dry, and I'm trying to keep things alive. It is a bit of a mess at the moment, but I'm having trouble keeping these hedges under control, and the bougainvillea needs a trim. It's very uncharacteristic, and it looks like we've got more rain coming. Anyway, I've thought of some new things to discuss about cars. I'm not a car guy, but yeah, it might be useful information. I don't know, bit of car history, well, my car history, and yeah, I mean the hedges needs doing. And Bob, I don't know if you remember, true fans of the channel will remember Bob, dry season a few years back, or a couple of years back, completely decimated, but he's looking all right. Bob's uncle's looking all right. We got flowering trees. This is usually completely bare and looks dead. So, but yeah, as I said, very uncharacteristic, but very welcome. I'm usually running around in my boxer shorts with little buckets of water. There's my boy. All right, so there you go. Now, as I said before, I haven't had much experience with cars, but I have had 3 cars since I've been here in Thailand. I bought an old Japanese-built Datsun, and it had that old car smell, the comfy seats, and it was like driving a boat, and I loved it. And we bought that just at the first townhouse where we stayed in Dag, just as a little runabout. Now, the second vehicle was a Fiat. It was a kind of an on the spot purchase. My wife fell in love with it. We paid about 220,000 baht, which was quite a lot, and it wasn't practical. It was a European car, which if you want parts or you've got problems, it's difficult to fix. And it had little suspension spring. It wasn't practical for the roads here in Thailand. So we ended up selling that and bought the Mazda that I'm driving now at the same time we were building the house. As for buying a car, it's a pretty easy process. I mean, buying a car in Thailand is a big deal here. It's red ribbons on the bonnet. It's a big affair. Photos. The service is usually excellent. You can pay by installments. You can just pay outright, as we did. You get well looked after when you're buying a new car, so it's not an issue. And if you don't care on the brand or make of your car, I would stick with the common makes here like Isuzu and Toyota. They do hold their value more and the parts are cheaper. Now, to highlight that point, we just had a call actually from Be Quick saying the shocks, the price we were quoted at 600 baht each was for an Isuzu truck. For Mazda it's going to be 1,800 per shock. So you will be paying more if you have, I don't know, maybe Ford has changed now. Back in the day when we bought our car, it was Mazda and Ford were way down the list, but I know Ford Ranger have come on a long way since then. But generally speaking, your Toyotas, your Isuzus, maybe your Hondas, you will get cheaper parts and they hold their value more. So as I said, if you don't care about the brand or the make of your car, I would go down that route. Now, Thais take great pride in their cars, and often a lot of their monthly expense goes on the payments. So car care shops are everywhere, and you can pay from $3 to, I don't know, over $20 for getting your car cleaned inside and out. And anything to do with motors here, you're going to get well looked after. Driving, on the other hand, is not so pleasurable. I mean, it can be, depending on the roads, but I made a video about the dangers of driving here in Thailand. In a nutshell, in 2 points, you need to use all your mirrors, rotate your head like an owl, and drive defensively. If you want more information, check out that video. Alright, so there you go, just a quick one today, and that's my knowledge of cars. It's very limited. I've done a lot of driving here, but I know not a lot about the ins and outs of performance and all that sort of stuff. But in a nutshell, if you can buy new, go for that. Use all your mirrors, and keep rotating that head to stay safe. Anyway, on that note, I'll say stay safe, stay well, and I'll see you in the next video.